should you summon Jobless Reincarnation Part 1 featuring Roxy and Rudeus? Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about these units a lot. By a lot, I mean in like what, 2 videos now, back to back? And now we have this banner. The crossover banner will be releasing later tonight, and praying for all you guys, hey man. Hopefully we get lucky on this one. Let me just say real quick, if you haven't watched any of the other videos that I've talked about these units in, specifically the last one, where I actually break down each of the individual units, I recommend go watching that because I actually go in more detail in those videos than I would in this video about Rudeus and Roxy and all them. So if you want to know a little bit more about those units, absolutely go check those out. And also, we're going to be talking about not only just the banner today, we're also going to be talking about the equipment banner as well, because I know it's a very hot topic too. And one more thing, if you're new to this channel or you're enjoying the video, whatever the case may be, hey man, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff helps out the channel a lot. Now, since all that's out of the way, let's actually get into this. So this banner is going to feature Rudeus, Roxy, Belle, Shady, and Alvina. Let's look at these banner mates first before I even really talk about the actual 2 units that we're going to be summoning for. The first unit we're going to be having is Belle, and Belle is actually completely new to the Global Sutter Grand Summoners. I think she's been out on JP for quite a while. She's able to increase all allies HP by 20%, but if you're an Earth ally, she's able to increase it by another 20%, so 40% in total, on top of also increasing everyone's paralysis resistance. And then she also has her True Art, which increases damage to water and light enemies by 50% for 15 seconds. If anything, I think that you may see this in like some gimmick comps, but apart from that, you won't be seeing her used like at all. Also, another thing to point out too, I didn't even notice this. She's supposed to come with her true weapon, I guess, but they said her true weapon will be added in a future update. That I don't know why I expected anything less. Next, we have Shady, featured on a banner. Is so like what? If you guys don't know, Shady is a base 5-star, meaning that she's in the default pool. So even though she's not featured on a banner, you can still pull her because she's in this, base 5-star pool, and they're featuring her on this banner, which is just so out of pocket. I don't know why you guys would do this, considering that Shady is probably one of the most pulled units in existence, and the fact that you feature on the banner is straight. You know what? I'm just gonna say it.
It's actually the work of the devil.
I don't know what deal y'all cut with him, but I'm telling you, that right there scares me. She's mostly used as like a equipment holder type of unit, I guess. You see a lot of people use Shady in their nuke comps just specifically because she has like all support slots. But at the same time, she's not used all the time because a lot of people just use other units too. But I guess if like you need an equipment holder for some of your nukes, hey, she's absolutely the go-to. But of course, I wouldn't be happy if I pulled her from this banner because yeah, it's just not worth it. And then last but not least is Alvina, and Alvina is kind of weird. She's a really good freeze unit. I think one of the better freeze units we have in the game. Overall, I mean, she's pretty solid. I do think that her true weapon is a little bit better though than her as a unit because just other units have came out. I think a lot of people nowadays just probably use like Emilia in their team comps as like their freeze unit just because she adds so much more like damage potential than Alvina would. But Alvina's still pretty solid. If you need a freeze unit and you wind up getting her, I wouldn't be upset at all because like I said, she's pretty good, and consider getting her true weapon if you actually pull her. And of course, Roxy and Rudeus. Roxy, I talked about her before. She is a pretty solid water nuker. Her animations are extremely long though, so you will have to take that into account. But if you don't really care about that and you just want to use her, you can absolutely build a team around her and deal some pretty big deeps with her alone. Overall, pretty solid unit. I don't think she's the best on this banner. The best on this banner, in my opinion, is definitely Rudeus. Now, Rudeus is going to be a staple in, I think, any mono earth setup, and not only just in mono earth. There's anytime that you think of a good earth unit, you're probably going to be thinking of Sistina, Rudeus, Sakura, Miku. You're thinking of them whenever you think of like the top earth units, and he's absolutely one of the best earth units in the game. I will say that he actually is a unit that doesn't need to be on mono earth though if you don't want to use him on mono earth, because he's very flexible. If you wind up looking out and getting him, I actually think that he's probably the best unit from this crossover in my opinion, if you don't need a support unit, which the support unit will be coming on the next crossover banner. So should you summon on this banner? The verdict of this one before we go into the equipment banner, here's the thing. It is absolutely worth at least a multi just for Rudeus. If you really want Rudeus, I think that this would be a good time to try to go for him. But if you're actually planning on spending money, I would actually wait. And the reason why I said I would wait on this is for one, the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals are next week. We're probably going to get some crazy Cyber Monday and Black Friday deals like we did last year. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a Thetis pack last year that was like $20 and it gave you like 3 or 4 multis. It was insane. So it's very likely that they do something like that again for this year. So if you're looking to spend money, I would actually wait and save your money until that stuff happens, just so you can get them a little bit cheaper. Not only that, if you're looking to spend money, I would even go even further than that and wait till the Bullseye Step Up Summon came out for this banner specifically. If we're following JP, there was 2 Bullseye summons from what it looks like, at least on the Japanese side. You had one for part 1 and one for part 2. If you are looking to spend money, then I would highly recommend doing that, because that's just going to be your best odds to get Rudeus and Roxy if you're looking for them. If you're free to play and you're wondering if you should go on this banner, I would actually say do your free multi right now and see what you get, but I wouldn't actually go deeper until this crossover resets and you do your next free multi, and then from that point forward decide if you want to go deeper for these units or if you want to wait. So that's how I feel about the banner. I don't think that you skip this banner. I think everybody should at least do a single multi on it, because you could get lucky and get Rudeus or Roxy. Both are pretty good units, but of course I would say Rudeus is like the king of the banner. So yeah, I wish you guys luck on that department. But now let's talk about the equipment banner. Now the equipment banner is a doozy as well. I think the equipment banner is just as important, if not more important, than the actual unit banner. Now the equipment banner actually treated us a little bit right. They only have 3 featured equips on here, so a little bit more in our odds, or more in our favor, I guess. And the thing that we want to talk about from this equipment banner is not this heal item, it's not this physical item, it's this 5-star support is absolutely insane. This is one of the best 5-star supports in the game, let me just say. And not only is it one of the best 5-star supports in the game, it's one of the best damage buffing 5-star supports in the game. It is insanely good. And if you can luck out and get this, I highly recommend it. You only need one, by the way. You only need one. It's not like Goku Uniform where you maybe want more than one. You only need one of these. As for the other items, I've talked about them a little bit, but I don't think they're as important. Like if you wind up getting them, I don't think they're bad, but they're definitely not as good as others. Like the 5-star physical, which is Eris's attire, is really whatever. I think that it's good, but if you have other damage buffing items for nuking and stuff like that, you won't probably be using this too much. It does have a pretty high modifier though, so maybe it's a good floor clearing item. And then for Sylph's outfit, it's kind of whatever. I think like the best revive item in the game is still Blessed Necklace, just because of the cheese that you could do with Lisa. But if you're not actually going to be using Lisa, then this could have some use for you. But even then, I think that, you know, there's other options still out there. And that is actually it for the beginning of Jobless Reincarnation, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all the best of luck if you're going to be summoning later tonight, or if you're going to be waiting till tomorrow. Me personally, I'm going to be summoning tomorrow probably, and I hope that I luck out. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a summon video. I might, but I mean, I don't really know if I will, because I'm not really planning on spending any money yet. At least not until maybe like the Black Friday deals come out. That's probably whenever I'll start spending money. And yeah, I may also be doing a giveaway. Depends on how it goes, because I ain't gonna lie, Christmas this year kind of expensive. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But yeah, thank you all for coming out. It's been your boy OP. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. Good luck to all my people out there. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to every single one of y'all. They're gonna be summoning tonight. Wish you guys the best of luck. And last but not least, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.